In this video, I will walk you through a case study of a client of mine. You'll see how Tracy saved over $1.3 million in fees and grew her passive income by more than 74% in 1 year without adding more money to her portfolio. But first, I'd like to quickly recap what I've covered in the last 4 videos. In the first video, I talked about how I used to invest in bonds, term deposits, mutual funds, index funds, and ETFs, just like everyone else. And after 10 years, I had nothing to show for it. My investments showed very little growth, no real income growth, and I had paid thousands of dollars in fees. I realized this traditional method of investing was never going to give me financial freedom. There had to be a better way. So I spent the next 3 years researching the best successful investors, learning their methods because I didn't want to reinvent the wheel for myself. Now, everything I learned from these successful investors, plus my more than 20 years of experience as a dividend value investor, I've now put into my Simply Investing blueprint. My step-by-step guide will show you exactly how to invest, earn more, save time, reduce your risk, and put you on the road to financial success. In the second video, I covered the basics of investing. What is a stock? What is a dividend? And what is the stock market? You learned that a stock represents ownership in a company. And as part owner of a company, you're entitled to share in the profits of the company. And those profits come to you in the form of dividends. In the third video, I shared with you the big secret to achieving financial success by using dividends. In the fourth video, I showed you my step-by-step blueprint for financial success, specifically my 12 rules of Simply Investing. In case you haven't watched the first 4 videos yet, make sure you do that right now, because I provide you with practical information to help you on your way to financial success. Now, I'm going to walk you through an actual case study and share how one of my clients, Tracy, was able to save over $1.3 million in fees and grow her passive income by more than 74% in 1 year, without adding more money to her portfolio. Tracy is a full-time software manager, age 45. And this is what her portfolio looked like. She had $300,000 invested in a number of mutual funds, index funds, and ETFs across 3 different accounts. The fees for those funds ranged from 0.03% to 2.5%. You can see that her existing portfolio was generating a little under $6,000 each year in dividends. Also, the number of stock holdings in each fund ranged from 7 stocks to over 12,000. This large number of holdings causes unnecessary duplication of stocks across her portfolio and caused her to unintentionally own non-quality stocks that were also overvalued or priced high. Now, let's take a look at the fees. This column shows the MER, Management Expense Ratio. Basically, the annual fee charged by each fund. You can see that if Tracy kept her portfolio as is for 10 years, her fees would amount to over $67,000. After 20 years, the fees would be over $224,000. And after 40 years, the fees would be over $1.3 million. By moving her portfolio to just 25 stocks, the one-time commission fee comes to $249. And Tracy will be able to save the $1.3 million she would have spent on those funds. On this table, as we saw earlier, you can see that Tracy's old portfolio of funds was generating $5,997 a year in income. But by moving her portfolio to just 25 stocks, you can see that her annual passive income grew by 74% to over $10,415. Without Tracy having to put more money into her portfolio. In summary, by moving to individual stocks, Tracy will, over her lifetime, save more than $1.39 million in fees, minimize the problems of over-diversification, be able to only invest in companies that pass the 12 rules of Simply Investing, be able to create a portfolio that generates increasing income each year, increase her dividend income by 74%. If Tracy can save so much money on fees and grow her passive income, so can you. In a few days, I'm going to launch my Simply Investing Premium Bundle, where I cover all this material and give you the step-by-step blueprint to financial success. I'm only going to take a handful of new students and teach them my Simply Investing course blueprint. You will learn how to achieve financial success, to no longer waste your hard-earned money on fees, how to generate growing passive income each year, that investing is not like gambling. It isn't complicated and it isn't time-consuming. And you can earn passive income even during a recession. You will no longer have to guess how to invest. I'd like to help everyone, but I find we get the best results when I work with a small group. That way I can provide all the help and support you really need. So if you're interested, make sure you click on the link under this video and put your name on the early bird waitlist. Everyone on the early bird waitlist will get access to the registration page the night before the premium package launches to the public on February 28th. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, send me an email and I'm more than happy to help out. In the next video, I'll give you some specific instructions that you can follow to make sure that you get a spot in this premium package. And I'll also share some more information about my step-by-step blueprint to financial success. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.